Good morning. Welcome to November. Put away my flashlight. So let's do a quick check of the farm. You ran out of food again? Man, alright. Now let's check my greenhouses. My greenhouses, oh, they also ran out of water. What did I misjudge that? Okay. So first of all, I gotta get these cows fed. Yeah, moving hay with a tractor bucket is not impossible. It's just not done very often. There's other tools that are so much better at it. Just that my trailer won't really fit in the barn very well. I think I might need to buy just a small trailer for getting feed to the cows. Snagged on the door. One more bucket of hay, and then I'm going to hook up to the tanker and get some water over to the greenhouse. I'm also going to need more chickens for next year. While Krustoo Farms did reduce the amount of eggs and honey left, I'm going to try to match the old standard. But with that said, if I don't match it, but I do match the new standard, I'll consider it, good enough to continue on. So I have 3 pallets of eggs right now, and the current standard is 2. Well, I'm being understood by a different person this time. Alright, I'm back. It appears that I've been volunteered to move a wood stove tomorrow. Amazing how much I volunteer for, then find out about volunteering for afterwards. Alright, I could do one more load of water. Then I'm going to check the sale and then check to see if there's any contracts to do today. Turn off the engine here while I browse the web. Let's see what's on sale. Yeah, I don't really need either one of these. I mean, that's a nice tractor. How much does it weigh? 6.4 tons, so it's heavier than my Ford and can have up to 50 more horsepower. Right, let's see what's available for contracts. Oh, I never collected this one. So, harvesting. We have green beans, parsnips, red beets. I can't really harvest that. Wood transport. No, can't do that. I could do dead wood if I bought a chainsaw. But a chainsaw literally would cost, let's see here. I guess I can get one of these old chainsaws. All the modern ones cost $1,000. If I can get one of these old ones. But still, that would only yield a whole $900. But I do have the milk I need. Oh, here's a hoeing contract. Field 1. Thanks, Katie. You gave me something to do today. Accept contract. I was literally about to just skip today until I decided to go ahead and check to see if any new contracts had popped up, and here's one from Katie to do some hoeing. I love hoeing for Katie. The best part of this is it's just right across the street. And here we go. I always wait to do the time skip until I make sure that the contract is actually working. So once we get up to 1%, I will go ahead and skip at that point. Because then I know the contract actually is working. There we go. 1%. So I'll be back when this is done. Okay, this contract is almost done. 2% left. Down to 1% now. And there we go. Contract finished. So, alright. Head back to the farm. Whoa. Get past. The sign says narrow bridge, but that bridge doesn't really look all that narrow to me. I kind of like this map. I didn't really care for the Frankenmuth map or Michigan Prairie Farmer map. It is a little unrealistic how flat it is, but it's also extremely convenient. Alright, so let's collect on this contract. Let's see if there's any new ones. There's some cultivating, there's more harvesting, sowing. What are you sowing in? Oh, alfalfa. I can do that. Stone picking? I don't have a stone picker. Harvesting. Carrots, green beans, parsnips, red beets, red beets. Cultivating, 32, 27. I am really tempted to give this this planting contract a try. It's my planter over there. Doesn't have the largest capacity, but it is pretty wide. Let's check to see if anything else has popped up in the sale. Yeah, another forage header. I don't need a forage header since I'm not going to have a forage harvester. Well, it's a little bit early. I think I'm going to go ahead and place my house. Here we go. That's the one I want. Okay. Yes, that's the angle I want. And plop. Here we go. Bedroom 1. Full bath. Kitchen / family room. I like it. Bedroom 2. Bedroom 3. Bedroom 4. Another full bath. And you see, one of these I think has a half bath. Not this one. I guess not. I thought there was another half bath up here. But here we go. Little balcony with a view of the canal and the woods. That's pretty much the reason why I was saving this area for the house. So I think my fiance will be very happy. And since we have 4 bedrooms, we got plenty of room for kids. Although right now, this one here on the main floor is probably going to just be my office. Alright. Pumpkin in the wheelbarrow. And along with the balcony upstairs, we got a little patio down here. That was an impressive sneeze. Managed to get it muted beforehand. Alright. $831. Yeah, I might have a second full pallet of honey by the end of the year here. It's only noon. Slow. Yeah, I think this is the way to do it. This gives me all the access I need and crops. Okay, and now I'm definitely going to need a small trailer. Okay, that'll take care of that need. Get out of here, you deer. Get over here, get my small little trailer picked up, and then I'll move some hay and some straw over to the cattle. That way I'll start producing manure, which I'm going to need for my greenhouse. And I might have to figure out some way to get some more grass production going. In that regard, what I might do is turn my center strips over here, which are now gravel, I might turn those into grass fields. See if I can back in a little bit further. Alright, now let's check the stats over here on my cow barn. Food is good, health is improving, and now that they have straw, they should start producing manure instead of slurry. Store this trailer out here. Let me check on this alfalfa field. It'd be nice if I can get an alfalfa harvest here right at the end of the year. And I can, it is ready to harvest. Alright, so I'm gonna go hook up to my mower. Since this is an angle mower, it's a little bit trickier to use. I would prefer if it was just a follow behind mower. Like a simple batwing or something like that. But what I'm thinking is that if I put narrow tires here on the tractor, I can use it to mow center rows of grass. Looks like I already got some manure over here in the manure pit. Now I need to pick up this alfalfa. I'm not going to make it into alfalfa hay. I'm just going to pick it up as plain alfalfa. I might be able to reduce the size of my house's yard over here and take some of that land for mowing as well. Or I should say productive mowing. And considering the supply amount, while this area might come close, I don't think it'll be quite enough feed for the cattle. Now that the forage wagon is out, I'll grab my small feed wagon. Actually, it's not a wagon, it's a trailer. That's a wagon over there. Legally, however, it's called a full trailer because its weight is fully supported by its own wheels. as to where a semi-trailer like what I'm pulling now relies on the tow vehicle to support some of its weight. Oh, that does kind of confirm that I need it to be alfalfa hay in order for me to use it. You would never do this in real life, but it works perfectly fine here. Almost there, scooping. Then I'm gonna try to see if I can dump the rest of this from the trailer into the cow barn. There we go, got it all picked up. Let's put this tether back, and then I can back that trailer in and dump it. Yeah, my shed and my house seem to be a great combo for each other. They seem to match rather nicely. Yeah, if my farm colors were white and blue instead of, or white and green instead of white and blue, the house would even match the farm better. But this is a Ford New Holland farm primarily, so although I have nothing against putting other brands on here except for John Deere. And even then, if John Deere's what I need, and that's if I need something and the John Deere's what's available, I'll still use John Deere. It's just going to be my last choice, not my first choice. Alright, I guess it's just full. That works for me. I'll store this here. I'm gonna try to throw some fertilizer on the alfalfa field. Although alfalfa is a legume of the clover family, it should increase nitrogen, not decrease it. Yeah, I don't have to work tomorrow morning, so I am looking forward to, once I'm done with this episode, just sleeping really, really late tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to do any of those contracts, so I'll just leave them be. Let's check my manufacturing. Uh, this one has plenty of water. This one's not ready to run yet. It needs seeds, water, and herbicide. So let's go ahead and advance to December. Alright, actually, no, I'm going to end this episode right here, and then I will come back and do a new episode for December next time. Thank you very much for watching.